thank you guys for joining me in today's video, and let's get started. So today I'm going to be talking about the Viotek 29-inch gaming monitor, which is priced roughly at $229, and surprisingly compared to its competitors like LG, Samsung, LG's ultra-wide is starting off right about at $229, but it lacks the curve. And moving up from there, in order to really get that curve, you're looking at about $400. So the interesting thing is the specs on this thing are outrageous. So you get a full HD display coming in at about 2560 by 1080 resolution. And then it's also going to be delivered by 120 hertz refresh rate, which is actually going to be very great for gaming and things of that nature. So this thing can also handle gaming. It's really great for productivity, and on top of that, it also has a very nice array of a color gamut, which does deliver very decent, I would say, color accuracy. So if you're going to be anything with videography, at least you know that. Also with the productivity side of things, you're looking at about a 21:9 aspect ratio, which works well with smaller desks. And I found it to be very useful when it comes to consuming media, when it comes with the Google extension that you can add when viewing content. So it makes your screen actually useful when it comes to that full screen real estate, when watching videos, when handling anything media related on the internet. So this thing also does include 2 HDMI ports, and you're going to find both those HDMI ports to be a 1.4 and a 2.0. It's also going to only have one display port, and then on the right side of that, you're also going to find at least one audio out, which is great for things like studio monitors. So if you have a pair of KRKs, you can hook up the RCAs to at least one auxiliary out. And then things like studio headphones. So if you're using any headphones, when it comes to monitoring your videos, monitoring tracks, or just even consuming media as well, then it's gonna have an external port for that rather than using your computer, of course. So the policy behind this product is actually very interesting. So they have a 0 dead pixel tolerance. And on top of that, you also do have a 3-year limited warranty, but they did state it was only backed by US companies. So the website doesn't really state which company would really be backing this product. So if anyone does find out, please do leave a comment down below. So it's been about, for me, a week at least using the monitor, and so far it had to do, on my personal side, I had to do a little bit of configurations when it actually came to finding that perfect feel. So I use a 15-inch MacBook Pro with a Retina display. So going from that to this, you do notice there is a small hint of pixelization. So when it comes to consuming media, it's something that I found to be a little of a nuisance when it came to messing around with the settings and things of that nature. But then once I found it to be just right, it was actually very well tailored to what I need to do when it comes to productivity, when it comes to surfing the internet. So outside of that, I think it's a very great monitor, again, for beginners. And if you're going to be now getting into the market, it definitely is something that's interesting. I'm really more so curious on their 0 tolerance for the dead pixel policy, just because, of course, it does state a couple of hints on what would be backing it, but again, it doesn't state which companies back it. So I'm really curious to see if I ever do have any problems moving down the road, if they would actually back their product when it comes to at least handling it online. But then again, for that price point, you really can't find too many products that are actually going to be curved and ultra wide that are going to at least deliver this kind of ratio when it comes to at least a 25 by 60 and 1080 resolution. So the resolution is about subpar. It's at least, I would say, when it comes to HD, it's not like the best HD. I do handle 4K content, so when it comes to that, I at least like to view it on my TV or even my actual MacBook, even though that MacBook is even limited as well too when it comes to the resolution. So when it comes to video playback, it does the job. When it comes to gaming, I found the color array to be very vibrant. It was there, it was present. But then when it comes to editing videos, unfortunately, you do notice that pixelization, and that pixelization is something that I found to be, again, something that I had to adjust to, but I have accommodated for it, and you still, again, do notice it. But for $229, come on now. My name is Tino. Thank you so much for joining me in today's video. And if you enjoyed it, please do smash that like button, and also make sure you subscribe for more content. Take care, you guys.